stop the adulteration of petroleum products that's coming from Governor Willie Obiano of Imo State, of Anambra State, when he met with leadership of the National Union of Petroleum and Natural Gas Workers, NUPENG, at the Governor's Lodge, Amobia. The governor, who drew the attention of the attendants' problems associated with such practice, makes it clear that anyone caught in the act will face the law.
This visit of the National Union of Petroleum and Natural Gas Workers Enugu Depot office to the Anambra State Governor Willie Obiano is for two reasons. It is to identify with the governor's administration and endorse his re-election bid, and also to bring to the governor's attention some of the issues the union has with the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps.
And our second demand to see you urgently arose at the instance of our ugly encounter with Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps of Anambra State Command. It had only appeared that you join us to draw the attention of their command headquarters, Abuja, over the need to offset the stipulated cost of adjudication and damages since May 2017 to date.
Governor Obiano cautions the union on the dangers of adulterated petroleum products.
My second appeal, apart from adulterated products, is that you must ensure that your people first maintain their vehicles.
It is expected that after this visit to the state governor, the union will intensify its efforts towards checking adulterated products in the state.
Sports news is next. Here's Ayotunde Balogun.
Many thanks, Amarachi. And starting up with the men's FIBA Afrobasket 2017, where the D Tigers have qualified for the semi-final stage of the championship after beating Cameroon by 106 to 91 points. The defending champions were in perfect control of the first quarter and second quarter, leading with 25 to 18 points and 27 to 25 points to end the first half with 52 to 43 points. The Cameroonians mounted pressure in the third quarter, and the efforts paid off as they took the lead in the quarter with 27 to 23 points. Nigeria's D Tigers were more determined in the last 5 minutes of the fourth quarter as they stepped up their game to win with 31 to 21 points. Former United Nations Secretary General Mr. Ban Ki-moon has been elected chair of the International Olympic Committee's Ethics Commission. The South Korean, who served as leader in the UN from 2007 through till 2016, will take over from Yusufa Ndiaye. Among his immediate tasks will be a vote buying scandal involving last year's Olympics in Rio de Janeiro. A Brazilian IOC member, Carlos Newman, is under investigation for his alleged role in a $2 million vote buying scheme to bring the games to his country.
I believe that
UEFA has opened disciplinary proceedings against the Russian champion Spartak Moscow after a flare almost hit the referee during their Champions League match at Maribor. The flare was fired from the stand containing the visiting fans and came close to hitting the German official Denise Aitken during Spartak's 1-1 draw with the Slovenian champions on Wednesday. There were also clashes before kickoff between visiting fans and police. Real Madrid midfielder Isco has agreed a new 5-year deal with the club until the end of the 21-2022 season. The Spain international was once a transfer target for Manchester City and has scored 34 goals in 197 games after signing from Malaga for £23 million. The European champions also inserted a €700 million buyout clause in the playmaker's contract, designed to prevent a repeat of the Neymar situation experienced by Barcelona. And that's sports news. The news at 10 continues shortly.
The Supreme Court in South Africa has delayed giving judgments in a case over whether nearly 800 corruption charges against President Jacob Zuma should be heard. Zuma's lawyer considered that a 2009 decision to set aside the charges was irrational, but wants the chance to make further representations to the National Director of Public Prosecutions. The High Court last year ruled that the president should face charges after a legal challenge brought by the main opposition party, the Democratic Alliance. The president has always insisted he is innocent. Meanwhile, 60 people lost their lives today in twin attacks in southern Iraq. The first blast happened inside a roadside restaurant near Nasiriyah, the capital of Dikar province. Witnesses said they saw the attacker, a suicide bomber, detonate his vest and then gunmen opened fire. Shortly after that, a car bomb exploded at a nearby checkpoint. The Islamic State has claimed responsibility. International media say the attackers were disguised as members of Hashd al-Shabi, a main Shia group that has fought alongside Iraqi forces against the Islamic State. The area where the attacks happened is said to be a regular meeting point for Shia pilgrims and visitors from Iran on their way to the holy sites of Najaf and Karbala. And the main news again. The Abia State government today moved to douse the tension in the state as Governor Ikpeazu announced the withdrawal of soldiers from Abia streets beginning tomorrow. The governor added that he will meet the president to address the military operation in the state. Also today, 32 suspected members of IPOB were arraigned in the Port Harcourt Magistrates Court for allegedly unleashing violence in a community and killing a police officer in Rivers State. And at least 60 people were today killed in attacks by a suicide bomber and gunmen in southern Iraq. That's News at 10 tonight. Thanks for watching. I am Amarachi Ubani. Good night.